Morning guys, how are ya? Are you ready? It's me, it's Emma, it's the Hoop and Chat, and it's Fabulous Friday. This is going to be a quick one, so strap yourselves in, grab your water and let's go. So I'm going to step into my hoop, I'm going to zip up my tummy, I'm going to place my hoop on my lower back, put my left leg in front, turn my hoop to the right, left, right, launch it to left. Oh my God, I can't talk this morning, how bad. Right, good morning, how are you? Have you had the best week, or has your week flown by and you don't even know what happened? Are you standing here thinking, oh my God, it's Friday. Where did the week go? If you want to know where the week went, I'll tell you where it went. In total and utter confusion. So a bank holiday for those of you in the UK. So we had obviously Easter Monday. So we had an extra day off, but we also had the clocks going forward. Can I just say, does anyone else not agree that that is a bit outdated? Why do we do that? Would it not be easy to just keep the clocks the same? I mean, honestly, seriously, it's so confusing. I mean, I've actually changed all my clocks, which is, well, no, that's not true. See that clock behind me? Some of you can see that. I never changed it, so it was wrong for like however long it is. Is it every 6 months we change the clocks? Not sure, probably. But oh, it's so annoying. All week, I've not known what day it is. I've not known what time it is. I've been super confused. So if you're like me, here is your reminder that it is Friday. But I do hope you've had the best week, I really do. So let's talk. This week has all been about, in my women's wellness and my PT clients, we've been concentrating on our sleep. Now the reason we've been concentrating on sleep is I'm doing sort of like 7 or 8 big pillars of health. So we've done things like positivity and happiness, gratitude, we've talked about mindful eating, we've talked about 3 main meals, closing the kitchen, we've talked about hydration. So we've talked about loads of things and it's been a topic each week. And this week it has been about sleep. And I think, have you all heard the saying, you know, sleep on it, or everything feels better after a good night's sleep? And it's totally true, it genuinely does. So sleep is so important. And like when you're stressed, and just have a happy life where you're sort of, you don't feel like a hormonal mess, you've got enough energy, you've got some brain space, and you can just be happy and live your life, to be honest. So I've been talking about lots of top tips to help. Now normally, my big deep dive into the women's wellness is always on Wednesday. On Wednesday I didn't do it. I had a new Pilates class to teach and it knocked me out of my routine and I didn't do it. So I did the big talk yesterday. So if you missed it, go back and watch tomorrow's, it's there. And if you're on TikTok and watching me today, it's not there because I did it on YouTube, but let me know and I'll just give you the link. Because it's really important. We need to prioritise our sleep. You know, I've gone through all sorts of weird stages in my life. I've gone through an insomnia stage for about 5 months. That was horrific. And when I had the children, obviously you have sleep deprivation from children, but I don't know, I think as you get older, especially around about sort of the perimenopause and stuff like that, I think that's a whole new level of exhaustion. It's just really, really difficult. So I've got quite a almost set in stone nighttime routine. However, in the last week, I've been a bit naughty, and one of my set in stones I've really been bad with. So ideally, you would never have your phone in the bedroom. You just shouldn't, because you know it's so easy to scroll on the phone, isn't it? Has anyone else noticed that time just disappears? You're scrolling on these blimmin' phones, and before you know it, you spent like an hour on TikTok or something, when you probably bought like about 10 different things you didn't need. And nighttime scrolling is the worst. I would say nighttime scrolling on your phone is as bad as nighttime nibbling, because when you're on your phone, you're absorbing all this information. You've got all the blue light from your phone going in your brain, stimulating your brain and waking you up. So what that means is your brain just can't switch off. So a bit like nighttime nibbling, your body can't switch off because your body's still trying to digest the food and break it down, etc., etc. It becomes quite stressful. So you're actually adding more stress into your body. And especially if you're a woman, and don't go on, this bit's for guys too, but if you're a woman and you're going through any sort of hormonal challenges at all, whether that's just your normal monthly cycles, whether it's PMT, whether it's perimenopause into menopause, anything like that, we all know you just do not need any more stress in your life. We don't want to raise those cortisol levels. And if you're a lady that's beginning to suddenly experience midsection weight gain that you know you've never had, and you're like, hey, hang on a minute, what the hell is this? Where's this come from? You know, all that stress and that all adds to that and your metabolic health. Oh, right, I've got to go the other way. This is a really quick hoop today because I've got to go and teach again in a minute. So it's about ways of sort of living your life to the fullest, being happy and healthy and your concentration is good and you can enjoy every day. But then looking at it deeper, you're looking at sort of, it's not all about weight and body fat, but for some of us, you will find that suddenly your weight distribution is changing in your body, or you are gaining weight. I mean, I very rarely weigh myself, to be absolutely honest. The only reason I will ever weigh myself is I want the other readings. I want to know sort of like my visceral fat. I want to know about my bone density. I want to know sort of those type of things. That's much more important to me than how much I weigh. However, when I was younger, oh my God, I always wanted to know how much I weighed. I'm naturally quite a heavier person. And I hate that when much larger people will go, oh, I'm just heavy boned. But do you know what? I am actually heavy. Whether I'm bigger or smaller, I'm just heavy. I'm not the light little lamb. You know, I can always remember when I was younger, I was a lifeguard when I was younger. And my friend Jo, she was a tiny little thing. And the boys would always pick her up and scoop her up in their arms because she was so little. You know, it's the whole like, you know, maiden in distress and the big strappy lad picks up the girl. No one picked me up. I was too heavy. Seriously. Or if they did pick me up, I think they'd put their backs out. But anyway, that's another story for another day. So I think what I'm trying to say to you is body weight and BMI is quite an outdated thing. If you're going to weigh yourself, you need to understand why you're doing it, because body weight, you know, I can fluctuate so much, even in one day, depending if I've had a poo or if I've drunk enough water. So you've got to really be careful with scales, you know, and that's why I am massively totally anti Slim World and Weight Watchers. You know, and I know for some people say, oh yeah, but Emma really helped me. And I'm like, okay. Did it build a healthier relationship with food? Probably not. But again, you know, everyone's different. So maybe for some people it works. I just am quite anti it myself. That's just my opinion. We're all different, you know, and I understand that. And we're all allowed to have our own opinions. Like some of you will like me and some of you will just not like me at all. So those of you who don't, you just need to scroll on past and think, yeah, I won't watch her again. And those of you who do might go click and follow me and love everything I'm talking to you about. Yeah? Oh my God, now someone's ringing me. Now that is totally my fault. I should have put on Do Not Disturb. Instagram, I hope you can hear me now, because when that happens, it quite often cuts it off and you can't hear me. So I'm hoping you can still hear me, and I'm just not, you know, it's just not silent me standing waving my arms around like a lunatic. Right, I've only got about 30 seconds left. So my parting bit to you is, how are you? Are you good? Have you had a good week? And how is your sleep? How well did you sleep last night, or how poorly did you sleep? Are you a perimenopausal or hormonal woman? Are you stressed out your nut? And would you like some help with optimising your sleep so you get up and feel refreshed, or as refreshed as we can possibly be in these hectic lives we live? Let me know. I would love to know. Last night as well, the hoop, this was a Power Hoop Deluxe weighted power hoop that I was just using. You must always hoop both sides. They're fantastic. And if you want to know about more of them, let me know. Once this live is gone, I won't be able to see your comments. So I'm going to come in and read these ones because some of you have done them. But if you, after this live, I will post it to the main feed. And if you comment, then I'll be able to see them. So if anyone does speak to me, I will, of course, answer you. I'll never ignore you. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. And here we go. I saw someone here. Home, Dad. I didn't sleep last night. I'm only just getting... Oh, my goodness. Were you working, though? Oh, great hit, Rivermore. Thank you. You know, I'll try. Okay, well, if you're just getting into bed, I wonder if you were working late or you just didn't sleep. I'm not sure, but sleep well. Guys, I'll see you soon.